Forget about it. It's the Lingus show on the CC network, soon to be on the Believe network, courtesy of Smoking Joe Faust.
Believe in Smoking Joe.
Believe in Smoking Joe. Our checks are clearing. He's okay in our fucking world, Faust.
A-okay.
Selling souls, Faust. Whatever. In me, pay me. That's what the fuck this is over here. We don't do. What do you think? We do this for our health, Faust? Think
Nope.
my hands have been soaking in ivory liquid all this time? No. So we try to make some money over in this fucking joint. I don't do it for peanuts. I would like to get some money.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm Cav Manning. That's Fausty Walnuts.
Hey, let's get bloody.
Let's get bloody. Let's get gutty. Let's get in them guts. We do a show. We do multiple shows, and we've already finished the other show, which was Rampage and Collision. And now we're going to give you Dynamite. If you want to hear these shows without commercial, on time, because sometimes Smoking Joe will post the one show. Hours later, we'll post the second show. Or I will message him and go, hey, where's the fucking show? And he goes, it's being posted right now. I go, what time is the show supposed to drop? And he goes, any minute. Like, motherfucker, you. So if you want these other shows immediately back to back, they're up. You don't have to wait for the other one to come up. It's both the same time. Patreon.com/Lingus Mafia. As little as $5. You get all of the pay-per-views exclusively over there. And we have all of the wrestling specials, all the Manias, all the SummerSlams, all the Royal Rumble, Saturday Night Main Events, all that good stuff. And coming up will be Survivor Series this year. And that is not like, oh, it's the pay-per-view each year. We said we did them all
in a row.
And we put them all out up until, it was the time of the new show, and boom, it was fucking done. So every day you would get a new show that came out. All that archive is there. 10 years of our stuff is out there. You can go there.
Yeah, that's when you get smoke coming out your ears when you're trying to figure out, okay, so if it's 38, where do I start? Which day?
Let me pull my socks off. And then I pulled my wife's socks off, too, because I didn't have enough. Only have 20 fingers and nubs, so I had to do that. It is time for Blood and Guts. It is Dynamite. So let's see who gets hurt this time. Because I start thinking, oh, yeah, people usually get hurt and they're gone. Old Santana Ortiz, whatever one, Mike Ortiz, whatever, Mike Santana, whatever his name was.
One of those guys.
Yeah. And I even write later in here that. So I'll ask it now because it's in my, it'd make no sense to bring it up there. Where the fuck are either of those guys?
I think they're both out of the company. I know Mike Santana's in TNA. I don't know where Ortiz is.
Shit.
Yeah.
I had no idea. I thought this was the one where
they started to give him a little push, give him a first name, and he's in TNA now.
I thought this is where Tony would have the whiteboard and go, who haven't I used for a while? Oh, I'll write a story for him.
Yeah. He goes.
Wow. Okay. All right. It's that time of year. I don't know why they do this. I don't know why they have a giant event like this, because I consider this a big deal for them, Blood and Guts. It's once a year. Why would they do this right before their WrestleMania?
Yeah.
Like, it should be almost their SummerSlam. Push it. And also, like, they've got this whole thing fucked up. They get this. Couple weeks later, they have Mania. And a week later, they have the other pay-per-view.
Exactly.
Fuck are they doing? But, part of me thought maybe I buy the Wembley one because it's the one time a year that it should be the big show, this and that. And then I come to my sense.
Right.
And I go, why? I mean, it'd be nice to watch on a big TV too, but I go, for something that's like, I'm not going, oh my God, this card. Right. So you watch it on fucking the bullshit stealing feed and you watch it, 15 minutes behind, whatever. You watch it. Marvez, I guess, is at a hotel garage.
So I had to rewind this because I was fucking confused. He says it right. First thing he says, I'm at the AEW hotel parking garage.
Okay.
And I'm trying to get. I guess was not paying attention. Maybe in my mind was like, Marvez, and then I just glossed over. I thought they were in the arena.
I did too.
Parking lot, which I'm sure they were, but just pretending that it's the hotel. So I was a little confused.
So he's at the hotel garage trying to talk to Anthony Michael Offspray. He wants to get a word with him, and he comes running out. I don't know why. Like Anthony Michael is late for the fucking show because he's like fucking running out with his bags. Where it's like, you going? What are you talking about? You know, you should be there.
I was confused. Like, why is he leaving the arena?
Me too. So he comes out. There's a knife stuck in his tire.
Not Jay White.
Thank you. You know what, Faust? There's a fucking Rob Casso to draw. Have little Jay White sticking out of his tire. He says to Alex, "Give me your keys, bruv." And he's like, "No, and he goes, "You have your car here. Give me your fucking keys." And he goes, "Yeah, my car's all the way over there." Doesn't he say, like, my car's...
He's like, it's over there, but it's conveniently, just
right.
Turn the camera around and it's right there.
The camera and it is ready to roll out. And he gets in, like, he runs with it. He's the one carrying the bags,
Yeah.
Because Anthony Michael just leaves his bag there and goes to get in this fucking truck. And Marquez runs and throws it in the fucking back seat, gets in with him, and he goes, "Have you ever driven in America before?" And they fucking drive off. And I said, "So what did you think he had his fucking car in the garage?"
Right. How did it get there?
Fuck.
So this is where I was confused when the first time I wrote. I was like, where are they going? But now that I know, okay, he's at the hotel going to the show, we learned that knife in his tire, how 15 minutes it prolonged him from getting there, maybe
15
not even that, even if the knife wasn't there, he's showing up late to the show.
Yes, maybe if the knife isn't there, he's still held up by Marvez asking him a question.
That is true. You're
right. That's the difference. And why isn't Marvez interviewing in the car?
Well, there's no camera in the car.
He's got a microphone in his fucking hand.
The cameraman should
have brought it. Fucking audio. Yeah, no shit. Bring the cameraman. MJF comes out, Faust, and it seems there's a belt covered up in the ring.
It's funny too because they're showing the MJF and Ospreay highlights from last week, and they're like, "Yeah, so what do you think, Taz?" And you can't hear him because his mic's not working. Well, yeah, and then MJF comes out. There's cheerleaders on the ramp, and they're in red, white, and blue.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're not in Texas, or what's going on here?
Okay. All right. It seems we have the same issues with the microphones as Collision right off the bat again. MJF says, Faust, "I couldn't believe something he said here." Oh, yeah. And I was waiting for somebody to be very outraged and maybe tweet about this or really get upset by this and call for MJF to be in trouble for this. Because MJF says, what?
Like cancel him?
No, a punishment and an apology, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Because MJF says, "Hey, Will, your grandma just died. So why don't you dig a grave near her, but a football field away, because that fat skank needs all the room she can get." Faust, he made fun of somebody's dead grandmother. Yeah. I couldn't believe this guy did this.
Called her fat.
I totally expected people to be upset by this.
Yeah. I didn't see any curls clutched.
No. I wonder if he got bombarded by like tweets though or something afterwards. MJF. He says this belt is like Anthony Michael, Ospreay, Garcia, all you white trash out here, and then takes that Intercontinental belt that he has and throws it in the trash. Mm-hmm. He now unveils what's underneath there, and he says, "It's not the United States title, Faust. It's the American title." I go, listen. The U.S. title has been around for a billion years with every different company. Mm-hmm. Tony, you would be allowed to use the name U.S. title. I promise. Mm-hmm. No one would think you're copying anybody if you had the U.S. title.
Yeah. I mean, you already have the Continental title.
Yeah. I mean, fuck. Yeah. Let's tap dance around everything because everything's taken. You use the word universal title. I get it. There isn't any. So you're stealing a little bit there. But I say he has the American title. And I said, can't anyone make a nice looking belt? Is it impossible? Mm-hmm. The belt looked exactly the same as the other fucking belt with a little USA in the middle of it.
Yeah, it reminded me of when WWE does these collector belts, like it's the Undertaker, and then they just make the belt purple. So this one was like a red, white, and blue one.
Yeah, it does look the fucking same. Yeah, the belt is striped and shit like that. And so now, because he's like, fuck that European, we're American, fuck off. And you hear somebody in the crowd yell, go back to Poughkeepsie. Because it's such a small crowd with all a flag drops, his face.